dash July 2023. What is that? The duration வந்து personal dash July 2023. I did not understand what it meant. Your next project also says welcome back, resume review. Superana resume and very nice resume, but formatting is where the challenge is in this particular resume. The name is so big. It is so big, it is jarring out, okay? So reduce the size of your font. Creative developer, curious technologies, empowering solutions, all of that really is like you're just adding more color to your resume. It's not technically needed. All you need to do is reduce the size of your overall name out there and then put in your email ID is there, phone number is there, location, something important. The more and more people work remotely, and if you, this particular candidate, wherever you are located, I'd like to know, because imagine I'm a company who is calling you from Delhi. I don't know where you are based out of. So mentioning your location is critical, whatever city you are in. So mention, you don't need to put in your full address. Ungaloda full address irukonu avasiyam illa. Verum just say Trichy, Tamil Nadu or Karur or Madurai, wherever you are. This is very interesting. What he has done is this candidate has put in his LinkedIn handle, which is awesome. He has put in his GitHub handle, GitHub link. That is awesome. I really liked it. Then I also see his sample, the link to your demo for your site. Okay, I really love that. Phone number. It is just that if you can change the format in a way that you just have your name and then all of these, the only missing thing is your location. So if you can do that. Another thing which I would love to see in this resume is you've immediately put education right on top. I would love to see an executive summary. You've done some amazing work. Okay, I do see in your projects. Ungaloda project alla super irukku. College of Engineering. It is so big and bold. It is jarring. It comes out. Your resume format, only certain areas can be bold. You don't need to change the size of the font. The size of the font can be the same, but or slightly larger, but these are very, very large fonts. So reduce the size of the font so that it's not so jarring. Move your education. Ungaloda education வந்து right on top irukku. Move it all the way to the end. Okay, and this is good. You've just mentioned BE Electronics and Communication, third year. Registration number. Why would you write your college registration number? It's not needed. Nobody needs that. When employers do the background check, and if employers ask for mandatory educational qualification, and if the requirement is for a degree, at that time ungaloda background check பண்றப்ப they will ask for your registration number and the university what you studied. So remove the registration number from your thing, and then you've put in the CGPA. That is fine. Activities. Okay, இது எல்லாத்தையுமே அப்படியே கீழ எடுத்துட்டு போயிருங்க. So what is missing here? The two missing things in your resume. First thing is an executive summary. You're such an amazing developer. Write on the top about your development skills, the kind of work, and you can write it in 2 lines with the kind of work what you've done. நீங்க என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்களோ அதை வச்சு you can write a nice executive summary stating that you've built world class applications, blah 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 blah, all of that, and then tie it into which job you're applying for. எந்த பொசிஷனுக்கு நீங்க அப்ளை பண்றீங்களோ அவங்க என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க, MongoDB skills எல்லாம் கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா highlight some of the areas that you have the expertise in this and you are looking for an organization. அவங்கள organizationோட values என்ன, what is their growth, what they have, and tell them, hey, I want to be a part of your incredible growth journey and I will be able to add value. அந்த 2 line 4 line படிச்சவனே இருக்குல்ல, employers will feel, man, he knows so much about the company, he has all these skills, he has applied for the right job, I want to talk to him. That's what can make a difference in your resume. Executive summary. The second thing is in terms of your technical skills. Technical skills you have brought in all the way down. You can take it right all the way to the top, right after executive summary, technical skills, and then we jump right into projects. Projects la instead of projects you can say it as experience, because when you call it as projects it can be just that you're a freelancer, the way I can think about it. But when you talk about experience, just say experience as a tagline instead of projects, and then you're saying the name of the company, projects nu potirukeenga. Now I understand. You are a third year student. Third year student ku it is an amazing resume, and I know that you don't have any specific employer, and that is the reason why you've put in as projects. What you can put in as is you're studying third year, freelance projects. Employers would definitely love, because நீங்க ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்டா வர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க and you're creating all these projects, put in as freelance projects. So you can call it as self-employed. Now when I look at your resume, I'm looking at a different lens. First நான் எடுத்தவன என்ன நினைச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன், I'm thinking about your resume is like an experienced candidate, but now I see உங்களோட education engineeringல போட்டுருக்கீங்க, third year degree, and you're studying third year, and projectsல you can call it as self-employment or freelance projects. And in self-employment you've said the first company, நீங்க என்ன போட்டுருக்கீங்கன்னா, the way you've mentioned is the name of the project by itself. Okay, you did not write who you actually did this for, which is fine because it may be your own project, what you're doing, or you're working for somebody else. So, நீங்க வேற யாருக்காவது வந்து self-employment or freelancer வேலை செஞ்சிருக்கீங்கன்னா, you can put that employer's name, the role, what you played, and then the duration, right, and location as well. And then you're talking about the roles and responsibilities. நீங்க வந்து Trenzio ன்னு சொல்லி ஒன்னு பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, and you've put in all the skills, JavaScript, Next.js, Tailwind, MongoDB. That comes along with the project title, and that's not the right format, and you put a demo link. So what you can do is Trenzio ன்னு போட்டுட்டு இந்த skills எல்லாம் இருக்குல்ல, whatever you've mentioned, JavaScript, Next.js, Tailwind, MongoDB, அதை வந்து after your roles and responsibilities you can put in as skills or the tools what you use. Because originally in your resume, what you missed out is your executive summary, tools and technologies. Tools and technologies லே வந்து எல்லாமே போட்டிருந்தீங்கன்னா you don't need to have repeated this. So tools and technologies, அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து projects இருக்கு. Projectsல வந்து you put in the name of the project and you put in all the technologies. If you can move that down as tools and technologies and then impact created, what is the impact what you did? Like for example, you built this own app. How many people actually enrolled on this particular app? What is the impact what you have created for your consumers? If you can write that, that'd be amazing. I like the idea where you have added the demo link for your project. Amazing. The only thing which I did not understand is personal dash July 2023. What is that? The duration la வந்து personal dash July 2023. I did not understand what it meant. Your next project also says personal Jan 2023. Personal to Jan 20. From date, right, is mentioned as personal. I don't know why. So you'll have to tell us, you'll have to remove that. So in உங்களோட 3 ப்ராஜெக்ட்லயுமே வந்து personal dash December 20. So it is from date. Personal னு எழுதி இருக்கிற இடத்துல வந்து it is from date. From what date to what date is what you worked on that particular project. So I want you to think about it like you send this resume to a recruiter and I am thinking about it. Will I be able to assess all this? Will I be able to understand what you've written? So make it easier for the recruiter to really understand your profile easily so that they can make a call. So this is one of the issues. The next thing is you've mentioned about technical skills. I already mentioned you got to take your technical skills to the top. So here is what it is. You've mentioned proficient technical skills la வந்து you've mentioned proficient in HTSS, CML, JS, Node.js, JavaScript, Next.js, Tailwind, Bootstrap, MongoDB, Python, Socket.io, Pure.js, Arduino programming, familiar with Git, networking, TypeScript. Okay, break this down. What is a framework, languages, technologies, testing tools? If you can break it down and give it as what are the different tools and technologies what you worked on, it will really be helpful for the recruiter or the HR professional to quickly review your resume. Towards the end, achievements. I really like this, okay? In one of the achievements what you've written is conducted a workshop on basics of web development for 80 plus students and received a positive feedback. That is amazing because when I'm looking, now in the resume review panana, oh wow, this individual has a trainer's ability as well, which means he has some decent understanding about that particular technology and he's able to teach people as well. One of the significant traits what leaders have is they should be able to train other people to become leaders as well. So you have that particular skill. You are able to train other people to get there. Develop simple and user-friendly, okay, develop full stack social media from scratch. உங்களோட achievementsல வந்து you've repeated several things, what you've mentioned on the top. So don't take your resume as an opportunity to fill the blank space. Specify, be very specific about what your real achievements are. And that is what will make a difference. So I hope that helps. But this is a good resume. கொஞ்சம் formatting change பண்ணனும்னா it'll be really nice.